week 32 of 2025. The year is almost moving on. This week, I will cover more on banking and finance issues, focusing on Somalia. The comment I'm making is related to another post that I made earlier, and I got a lot of feedback. And to be fair, maybe I neglected, I should have replied. But anyway, today I'm going to cover that. What is the latest and what's happening on the financial sector in Somalia, monetary policy, central bank, and so on. And at the end of the post that I will write, and you can read down, I'm going to add two video clips. One from the IMF, and I hope you'll like it. It's on online digital payments. And the other one is on the BIS, the Bank of International Settlements. A lot of you, I'm sure, are aware of the history and how it all came about. The BIS is a very controversial institution. But to me, I know some people and I like the stuff they do. Although, yes, we can disagree and we can agree on some of the issues as well. But in any case, this particular clip, and I have to give you the reference, highlights in a very brief way some of the controversial discussions about the BIS, or the Bank of International Settlements. They call the bank for the central bankers, but not all central bankers. It's exclusive. Only certain central bankers can attend once every month. So I hope I could be in one of those meetings and listen to what they discuss. But the other issue I want to share with you, the other clip, is about the IMF's report. I will give you the link. It's worth watching, and then if you have time to analyze some of the comments they're making. I think the Abiy Amr Selassie is actually an Ethiopian scholar at the IMF, and I have a lot of respect for him. But when I mentioned to some of you, some of my friends, that I'm going to include his clip, I just want to mention the joke, and I'm sure Selassie wouldn't mind, was how about letting the Ethiopian banking system know about what's happening to the birr, which seems to be fluctuating quite a lot. Anyway, that's a separate issue. We can talk about it another time, and I will write about that as well, because it's a very relevant issue to the cross-border payments that I've written about it, spent the last 5 years researching, working on this. So it is serious, but not today. I will come back to the topic. This week, as I said, was very important historical week. We reflected on Japan, a country that I love, and I spent many months and weeks over the years. And also the 60th anniversary of Singapore independence, another country that I like, and I have a lot of friends, and I appreciate the amount of work they've done. I made some comments about these two countries, but I'll leave that to you to read and reflect on that. But I'll leave it there, and next week I will be in Osaka, the expo. I'm also attending the TCAD in Yokohama, and the Satoshi Festival, and a few other interesting things that happen. There's always a lot of interesting things happening in Japan, but I'm biased, so I guess I like the place. So I will write to you and talk to you about that as well, and what I was doing there recently, and why I'm in the country, and what else we're working on from Japan. And there are projects linking some of the stuff we're doing with other African countries. More on that, stay tuned. Now, I want to just quickly show you the clip I mentioned, and I'll give the link for the IMF Bank, and enjoy it.
This is the most powerful bank in the world, and most people have never even heard about it. I'm right here in Basel, Switzerland, in front of the Bank for International Settlements, the central bank of all central banks. There's a really great... Also, Catherine Austin Fitz has done a phenomenal job shining the light and exposing this institution. Now, a couple of things that you'll find very interesting is, one, it has sovereign immunity, which means it's basically above the law, has its own police force. The employees there, they don't pay taxes. This bank can also move and transfer money, and they don't have to disclose anything that they do, which is very interesting. And they're also the ones that spearheaded CBDCs, central bank digital currency.
So there you have it. That's week 32 of 2025. Until next week, I'll join you probably from Asia somewhere. It's Mohammed. Inshallah, we'll talk next week. Take care.